significant safety, because when you push Johnny Cage into those lower health ranges, now he's got the massive damage that is easily confirmable. So I think that was also a part of it, where Gambler was definitely needing to maintain peak performance, because any sort of lax in judgment, any kind of just hanging back and chilling a little bit too long could have spelled a disaster if Ricci was able to find the opening. But of course, Gambler maintained that necessary composure and claimed the set, and that will be Gambler moving on to loser semifinals, where he'll play the winner of this match right here, Dynasty versus Sully. Both of these players are players that have won a Nightmare series in the past, and they have recently also, I guess Dynasty recently won his most recently. He won on last Friday. So Dynasty is kind of coming off of some heavy momentum here. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Right, let's get it. Sully versus Dynasty. Cetron versus Sub-Zero. Now, you would think Cetron would win this, but EX Iceball probably will say otherwise. So let's see how this goes now. Sully can't go in the air with the fire move, but the hitbox on her, like the bottom of her feet, will get clipped by the ice ball. So let's be very wary about that.
Yeah, the thing about her air thing is she gets as tall as she can be in the sky. She doesn't tuck up at all. She even like extends the toes out. She is asking to get clipped in the toes, and it happens. So Dynasty, as we saw right there, able to get that freeze, and that's the life lead here to the Lin Kuei early on. And Sully now finds himself cornered. This is not where Cetron wants to be. Conveniently, though, she has the teleport to get out of the corner, no problemo. So that may end up coming up in a moment here. Of course, as I cast the curse, he's not even going to remember that the teleport is on fucking move.
Exactly. He's gonna just walks away out normally like a normal person. He's gonna teleport. Ooh.
Yeah.
Like a four of them. Walk on your face. I took the pressure down for a walk. Okay. Gonna lie. 1-1-2. Yep. She got caught slacking, but still not dead. But it's just one hit from death, so we'll be overhead or low. That's all it takes.
Death! Oh wait, it won't hit though. He had to do that. Okay.
Far breakaway.
That was wild. So he was frozen too high in the air. The axes would have actually whiffed underneath him, and I think Dynasty calculated that as well. But that breakaway from Sully was so clutch. That was such a solid play from Sully. Secures the first round. Dynasty not happy about it though. He's gonna go ahead and lock her back down in the corner.
He got shit. He tried to uppercut that man. He didn't go for the throw. Okay, when you're sitting up, save the question low for next round. Yeah, just get your normal 31. Okay, low. Then down for a while. He doesn't have to join the line. One of the guys gonna pick up on it and stop trying to go for the challenge. Okay, wall, no EX. Okay, 1-1-2. He got hit with the last hit. Still got the life lead. He's in the corner though. Says, how's he gonna get out? Overhead, tie switch, of course. Gonna save the bar, why not? Okay, oh, good tag. Still got the life lead though, so no biggie. Down for a shoulder. Okay, good punish. He's gonna side switch, definitely. Of course. Keep it safe though. Oh, he didn't. Okay, that doesn't matter at this point. He has 1 health. He can definitely get chipped out. There we go. Get hit with a random bomb out of the trash. Tied up. Honestly, it would look very strong.
Man, this match is looking intense already here, and it's only the first opening salvo between these two. This one definitely could end up going the distance as well. The curse has been capped.
Oh yes, you got the Bondre, the curse. You know how this goes. Here we go. It's the up 2. Got the pick up. Okay, gonna save the crushing blow. It was up 2 combo, so anti-air. He didn't want to save it right now. Okay, 1-1 wall. Okay, fake throw. Keep it safe. Overhead. Lead breakaway, most likely.
Hey, thanks for the follow, JJPPP. I really appreciate that. Glad you're having fun with us here in the Nightmare series, showing off the best of the best for the Xbox side of things. The home of the Exiles.
Favorable territory from both players. 1 hit is all she wrote.
Yep.
Oh, and off the hit, didn't believe.
Oh no! He flinched! It only will crush if the first hit counter hits. If you catch somebody off guard with the second hit, it does not crush. And Sully gonna hang in there. Defensive meter was spent to keep him alive, but if you got a pixel, you've got a chance. That is Sully taking game 1. Barely, though.
Solid defense from Sully. He didn't crack, and he didn't get hit down, surprisingly, so... Got a nice simple punish and got to secure the first game.
K7, can you confirm that that's how the cold shoulder crushing blow works? Is the first hit of the shoulder, not the amplified part, has to counter hit? I think that's what it is, but I don't see it happen enough.
First game from Sully, okay. That was very close. The Dynasty could have won, but he just let Sully get a nice comeback with a little pixel. That's how it be sometimes.
Okay, yeah, K7 is confirming that it is on the initial shoulder. You can't just get caught slipping on the amplify.
Makes sense.
All right, here we go. Game 2 underway. Dynasty going to stick to his guns in the form of Sub-Zero, but we may be seeing a different variation. Nope, we are going to be still continuing to see Dead of Winter as well, so that cold shoulder is going to be in play. No slide for good side switches, as well as to maybe get under some of the zoning, but now that I think about it, the way that Cetrion zoning ends up working, you can't get underneath it, right? Those boulders bounce on the ground, there's no going under those, and the laser has this angle where you'll end up sliding into it. You might be able to slide past it if you're quick and you make the read, but then she's floating up in the air, so you're probably going to slide under her too.
Exactly. You gotta be careful about kind of maneuver around boulders, the fire, all the good stuff, etc. But right now, Dynasty looking at his throat. About tied up on health right now. Oh,
big whiff, no punish. I'm actually surprised that it didn't hit.
I'm surprised too. That's my move, very active. Okay, south side space, nice. Impression. Okay, over a block. Nice little combo. This is gonna be corner combo optimized. Okay, save. You can save. Okay. Nice. Okay, yep. Oh, good tech. Wait a minute. This is okay. It was looking. Lost some still things about to happen, but Sully kept his composure, held it down, got the ground. Ooh, but he's gonna spend that question low just like that. Yeah. Okay, 27% before the breakaway. Keep him standing. Ooh, short hop. He did the crazy short hop into the low. I love it. 28. Ooh, tried to do. Ooh, okay, good call. You can poke out of that slow water. Okay, no question below. He didn't have 8 hits, only 7. Take his turn back. Down 3, down 1. Okay, good conversion. Okay. From the EX, a little more damage. Okay, wow, very active move. He dunked to the fire. Oh, okay, he was in the other boulder. Oh, okay, Sully's looking very strong with the section right now. That's 2-0 lead right now.
And this is interesting because Dynasty, like I was saying at the start of the set, is a Nightmare Series victor before. He claimed last Friday's event. The tournaments happen every Monday and Friday, so Dynasty is a player that has recently tasted victory, and Sully is looking to see if he can make that a one-time occurrence, at least on his watch, as he currently now expands his lead to being up 2-0 over Dynasty. Dynasty is going to need the coveted reverse 3-0, and we also know that if he goes for some kind of character counterpick or even variation, Sully has some other characters and even other versions of Cetrion at his disposal, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of approach we see from these players as we move now into our Game 3.
Yeah, Dynasty could switch, but then he would be kept in lock for possibly 3 other games, so be on the safe side, stay with your boy. You're not doing too bad, but Sully's playing really strong right now, so let's see if he can change the way he plays and approaches the matchup. Right now, he's not getting a lot of EX ice balls either off, so,
Absolutely. The amplified ice balls will, I believe they even delete the laser on the way out. So that is something that may come into play here. Ooh, gets him with the shimmy attempt here. Dynasty opens him up first here. He will draw first blood and get some corner positioning as well. The roll to get out, though, Sully doesn't want anything to do with that corner.
Yeah, okay. Dynasty shot 5 back. Then with the rock ball. Oh, going through, try to shimmy, okay. But to tie it up. Corner pressure going on right now. He broke away, but no punish. 1-2. Low. Side switch, of course. 27%. Oh, catch the roll. Nice. EX for the... He EX that for more damage. Oh, he dropped the ball.
Oh, can't be dropping those. And the raw ice ball point. I mean, he's got the life lead to make some of these mistakes, I suppose. But this deep in the bracket, those kind of things will cost you big time. Okay, there it is.
Okay. None of that short hop nonsense. Not again.
Yeah, good turnaround there from Dynasty. I think that I'm glad that he stabilized that. I think if Sully would have been able to get that recovery, that would have been a really big mental damage there to Dynasty to lose that round and put himself on set point from basically input errors.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
No, we do not.
Put the corner pressure. It's really fine now. Put down for no punish.
Here we go.
5, no breakaway. Why not? No, big damage. 25.
Yeah, that's not bad on the damage department. 26%, 25% for Cetrion is about par for the course. So I think that's also, like you said, not a bad idea to hang on to the defensive meter for some other options here. He's going to go ahead and get a decent chunk of damage himself, clearly topping the damage that Sully was getting. Yo, the call out. Fatal blow is available as well. Okay, he doesn't go for it.
Oh,
so if you go for raw fatal blow after uppercut crushing blow, and if he would have tried to break away, I think that might have killed. Which is probably why Dynasty didn't go for the breakaway. But I'm curious if you can just do raw and just have gotten the big damage. Because what ended up happening is after that uppercut, now Sub-Zero's a lot closer than perhaps Sully would have wanted him to. Whereas one of the interesting... oh, it would have missed. Okay, so raw fatal blow would have only hit if he had broken away. Okay. Now the breakaway slows down their gravity, so it would have hit. But if he would have just held it, then that would have been death, I'm sure, with the whiff. Okay, okay.
I'm just saying, just go for the double uppercut. Yeah, there we go. Dynasty fighting back. It's 1-2 now. Still match point for Sully. Let's see how Dynasty adapts. He played good last time, so let's see if we can get 2 more games for the reverse 3-0 or possibly end the streak.
Yeah, and this was honestly getting down to the wire a little bit there between those two as well. So this is going to be interesting to see what kind of adaptation Sully is going to make. He still has the lead here, still up 2-1 over Dynasty, so he can end it all now.
And over here, the ES, I went to the ES wall. I'm very good. At 29%. Okay, 4-4. We go for it again. Yep. If I get the little crushing blow you barely see.
Okay, so that's going to be back into the corner as well. Dynasty now finds himself cornered. That's going to be a lot of real estate for Sully to start running away with. Dynasty having none of it, though. The point-blank ice ball will connect here, and he's continuing the onslaught now that we're in the corner. This may even be death here. He goes for the jump kick, though. Gives him an opportunity to survive, but that means now that Sully loses that defensive meter, still loses the round, and is going to be moving now into round 2 without defensive options. No rolls, no get-up attacks, and no breakaways to stop this onslaught.
I did not agree with that breakaway. He had way too much health for the combat. He could have done it, but a little bit too hard. So
yeah,
right now he's told all this.
That was a bit of a pipe dream. The thing is, though, Sully still has a game lead over him here, so he can potentially afford to lose this. Right now, though, Dynasty working on a flawless victory here. Sully, do me proud. Oh my God, Dynasty gets away with it again. Is he a fucking normal type? Why can't I curse this man? So far, Dynasty has ducked the curse twice. He must be a normal type. Or a fighting type, I guess. That is irritating. Somebody stop this man. Flawless victories are not allowed.
Dynasty is here to eat. He is hungry. Wow, that's game 5 right there. You know, Sully's playing good, but Dynasty said, I got you better. Reverse the Uno card, I'm playing better. So now we're into the game 5. Let's see how will Sully switch up the variation maybe? Switch characters maybe? I don't know. Okay, stick it out with spring cleaning. Okay. That's right there.
Alright.
Maybe, you know, shutdown players usually none of them play variation 1 that often. I used to play that one. That ground pound definitely is something good in certain matchups, so.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Force of Nature, we saw Woolander at Frosty Faustings, which at this time has been quite a while ago, but Woolander made it all the way to 3rd there using Force of Nature. Some of that, I'm sure, based on a little bit of unfamiliarity from his opponents, as everybody, the talk of the town, had been spring cleaning, but also because that character has effective tools as well, and Woolander found a way to use them right.
Force of Nature. The thing is, if you play Second Strong, you should look into that for certain matches, but you know, some people don't know the match, like, if you block the first low, you can just jump out. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, as soon as you find out somebody doesn't know about that, it's kind of off to the races on him, honestly.
And all you got jumping, man, I'm doing with that, and also you get access to 50-50. It's not damaging ones, but it's still something. So.
All right, Dynasty gonna hunt her down here. Starts to send him toward the corner. Nice side switch as well. Sully's health bar starting to get into that fatal blow territory. Sully will answer back before fatal blow is available, though. Double geyser combo. Look at the damage, though. 19%. I mean, that is one of the drawbacks of Cetrion, is that she really doesn't hit huge damage numbers on these connections. And if you compare that to stuff like even Sub-Zero hitting 27% there, no problem. And then you've got some of the bigger, harder hitters like Noob Saibot, Baraka, Shao Kahn that can all do 40% on a touch. It's a bit of a disparity there, but they also don't have plus boulders that they can just huck at you all day. So, you know, win some, lose some.
I'll be. Here we go right now. Match point for Dynasty. Okay, he finally uses teleport. Then he got the stand up defensive bar with this regular teleport. Dynasty was not ready. Wow. Down 4, forward 4. Oh, good up 2. Okay. That's a 2 crazy. Rock wall.
Oh,
okay.
the big boot knocked her out of the sky. Okay, whatever you say, NRS.
Oh, man, he really wants that. Okay, good challenge. Okay, 2-1, stagger. Okay, EX.
No flawless block on that rock wall either. That is the techie. Flawless blocks the boulder point blank here, but gets knocked out of the sky. Sully will get the geyser confirm as well. Is this going to be enough? The rock wall finishes it off. Sully brings us to yet another Game 5 final round scenario.
Yeah, here we go. Final round, final game. Ooh, okay, still got hit by the second hit. Ooh, where? Don't punish. Good throw. Throw counted. Techie tries to challenge it, but too late. Ooh,
Oh, jumps over it. Okay, no punish, but he will get the throw to successfully connect, so still going to get some redemption damage.
You want to say something? Okay, trade. You still have time for a combo. He's still there. Why not?
When you get frozen for so long when you get hit by that, it is almost obnoxious.
We finally see the crushing blow from Dynasty. It's still not death yet. Not fatal blow either from Sully. So I have to take a little bit more damage. Oh, good. Oh, that dropped. Okay, that was weird. Oh, yeah. Ooh, got the breakaway instantly. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good thing he did not break away, because that 4-4 is his breakaway move. So
yeah, it would have crushed him. That would have been huge.
Yeah, you don't see it often, but when you do, whew. Now,
What are we watching? He's gonna kill him! The fatal blow! Sully just stole that one. Dynasty, I don't even know what happened. Did he jump off the interactable and just not get an attack on the way down, and that just threw off his game plan? Oh, he's still alive, though. The scaling. The scaling. The geyser goes for the chip out. One more geyser is all it takes. Jumps over the laser, but the low poke is there. He went for the brutal. Is that what he did? Foolishness. Sully will claim it here, and Dynasty is sent home.
Yeah, Dynasty. You deserve that. I'm sorry. Yeah, just went for kept it simple, but you try to be cute with the interactable. Unless that was an input error, but man,
yeah, could have been an input error as well. Definitely a possibility here. That happens quite a few times here. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and hop